couple of things I want to get out of the way before we start. Number one is I would like to thank all 19,000 of you for coming out. I mean, my God, how you got through the traffic was beyond me. And number two, I was told that we weren't allowed to cuss.
We are.
So, where's that cuss jar? Here's my $5. Right here. I'm gonna let it flow. There goes nothing. All right. So can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How was your morning wood this morning?
How
was your morning wood? Is it good?
It's good.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Mine too. So, do you have a wife, girlfriend?
No.
A cluck buddy? Okay, for this joke, you have a wife. Okay, here's what I want you to do. Next time you have a great piece of morning wood, like if you wake up and it's hard enough to cut diamonds, I want you to get on top of your wife. This is my wife. She's very anorexic. Okay. I want you to pin her arms down like so. Okay? This is while she's asleep. This is the only way to wake her up. Okay? Then, are you taking notes? Write this down. Bust out your cell phones. Text it to yourself. Okay. Now, I want you, when her arms are pinned like so, I want you to take your member. That was a bad word censored in my mind. It's like, you shouldn't say that.
I love that.
So, you take your member, you grab it right here, and you go, court is now in session. And then when you do that, I want you to think of me. Did some white comic told me to fuck? Alright, so, I'm just going to talk to you on that because I see you're laughing. I see teeth, you're laughing, you're having a good time. I have a girlfriend, she is Asian, and I know what you're thinking, she is a horrible driver. And I'm not going to disagree with you, because she is. And not only is she a horrible driver, but she's horrible at math as well. And so I was like, sweetheart, you know, in these tough economic times, why don't we get you a nice savings account? I'll hook it up for you and you can put away a couple dollars because a dollar saved is better than nothing. And she goes, baby, that's a good idea. I know I have a horrible girl voice, so if you can just bear with me. I don't really have, I have a me voice, and then I have a kind of gay version of me voice. But nonetheless, you get the point. So, I was like, baby, we should get you a savings account. She goes, yeah, that's a good idea. So as we're driving down there, I noticed that my gas tank's on empty. I was like, baby, I'm gonna go fill the gas up. I'm gonna give you guys some money if you'll just fill my gas for me. I was like, can you do that? She goes, yeah, of course I can. Anything for you, sweetheart, because I love you. See, that was pretty gay, wasn't it? You were like, I know it's a girl, but God, it just sounds so gay. So I go inside and I get my Snapple and I was reading it. I'm walking out and she's looking at me. She's just smiling. She's like, I was like, what? Why are you smiling? I've never smiled when pumping gas. And she goes, guess what? I just saved you money. I was like, how could you have possibly said? She goes, did you know if you fill up with the green one, it's cheaper? Baby, sweetheart, my clucking Civic doesn't run on diesel. That's when I grabbed my cross and I was like, what would Chris Brown do in this situation? Bad Asian. Bad Asian. Alright, ladies, your turn. You ready? I can't even see you. This light is blinding. What's your favorite TV show?
Bones.
Bones?
CSI.
Next.
Law and Order.
Well, how old are
Okay. What Tree Hill?
Yeah.
you? Sir, what's your favorite TV show?
The Hill?
I have written down an arsenal of comebacks, of snappy comebacks, for every TV show.
Lost.
None of those. Lost? Thank you, sir. Classic. I don't even need you all that. That's good enough for me. Lost. Okay. Mine personally is When Animals Attack. And I know it's not like a weekly one. It just comes on every once in a blue moon. But when it does come on, I TiVo that. No matter where I am, I'm recording it. Because it makes me feel good. You don't know why? I'll tell you why. Do you remember when that lady got attacked and died at SeaWorld? I watched it on the news and I was like, gosh, how am I going to make this funny? But then I didn't even have to. The broadcaster went on stage, and he goes, today at SeaWorld, a travesty has happened. A killer whale has murdered another trainer. Okay, first of all, what's it doing murdering another trainer? First of all, what the cluck are you doing swimming around with a killer whale? Okay, it says killer in his name. Okay, you're not going around to OJ's house and being like, hey! You got a knife I can borrow? So, but then I thought to myself, okay, killer whale. What would Dr. Phil have to say on this situation? And in my mind, I would just hear him saying, you know, you can't take a killer whale from the Pacific Ocean and put him in a bathtub and expect him not to retaliate. That's just not right.